Hey you guys, welcome back to the United States of MJ. And yes, these are stretch marks. I used to be skinny, but now I'm fat and disgusting. Anyway, I decided that I'm gonna start back making videos. One, because I have no life, so why not? So I decided today I'm going to do a story time because I see they are blowing up on the internet, and I feel like I have enough embarrassing stories to just, blow up with the trends, or whatever. So today I'm gonna be telling the story of how I almost lost one of my eyes, but not once. No. Regular people almost lose limbs once. I almost lost this eye twice. And it was both of the times were when I was young, but they were both were like around the same time. And so I convinced myself that God wanted this eye. Okay? The eye had to go. The eye was like, he wanted this eye. So, let's see, let me start this story. Oh, okay. So I remember it was a hot day, it was in summer, and I was living in Columbus, Ohio. Now, we used to live in this, like, complex that had, like, a bunch of apartment buildings on one side, and then, like, it was a little tiny strip of, like, grass, and then on the other side, there was some more apartments. I lived on the other side. But my dad used to work with the maintenance people. Somehow, they arranged something to, I guess it also, like, helped us shorten our rent because he was, like, helping out with a lot of the stuff around, like, the two complexes that were put together. All right. So I used to be so thirsty for money when I was like, how old was I? I don't know. Well, comment below the age you are when you're like in fourth grade going to fifth, because it's around that time. It's around that summer of fourth grade transferring to fifth grade, whatever. So pretty much what had happened was I was trying to help out with my dad or another maintenance man that was there so I can earn a little, like, change, pretty much. It was always change. And I used to, like, do a lot of weird, odd jobs around this complex. And not, like, sexual jobs or anything, but it was really, like, I was thirsty for money. I was a little thirsty. Anyway, so one day, I remember I was carrying, what was I carrying? Like mulch. Yeah, like big old bag of mulch. It wasn't that big. It was like a medium. I was a little kid, okay? Everything was huge to me. Anyway, so I'm carrying this bag, and then the guy in front of me is like one of the maintenance men. And he had a wheelbarrow full of like wood, just random wood that he like done picked up around or whatever, or like he was taking down a fence or something. And in one of these boards that were sticking out was a nail. There was a nail that was right there. And I remember he told me that be careful where you walk because, there is dangerous. You have to watch where you're going. Me not be listening, I started to walk forward because he stopped and he set the wheelbarrow down, and I started to walk forward. And as I'm walking forward, I'm guessing I was like doing something extra. I don't know. Somebody said something to me. I was talking. I was distracted. I was in my own thoughts. I was singing a song. I was doing something that wasn't what I was supposed to be doing. And as I'm walking, and this wheelbarrow is like right here, I walk. I can't even make this up. I walk past this thing, and when I tell you that the nail, the rusty nail that was sticking out like this, I walked past, and then I was like, it was so close to my eye. It was right here at this, right there, and it scratched it. The amount of pain that was right there, and then so I thought that I was like, okay, well maybe it was just a coincidence. Accidents happen. I go home, my mom throws some alcohol on it. I didn't get my eye was still there. Hello, still there. And so I was just like, you know what? Thank God I'm not dead, honey boo boo chill. Cause Maurice with a glass eye would not have been cute. MJ with a glass eye would not have been cute. So again, still in this same summer, still in this same summer. That was attempt one of somebody trying to snatch my eyeball out. The second time that my eye almost, was given to God was I was in, okay, still in this complex because, hell, there were so many damn kids there that you didn't need to go nowhere else. So I was on the other side. In fact, it was the same side that almost took my eye. So it was the same side of the complex that almost, snatched my eye out the first time. I was over there. And this time I was with a bunch of kids. And we were like playing. And this guy had a wrestling belt. Now look, if y'all know like the toy wrestling belts, if y'all know what that is, think about when say you have like a little brother or cousin was little, there was a wrestling belt, just like the WWE belt, big and all, but it had like little tiny snaps like to hook it together in the back or whatever. And so we're playing this, and us being boys, quotations, boys, whatever, but I'm not gender phobic. Anyway, but it was, a group of boys. And we were like wrestling or whatever. And we all was determined to get this belt. That belt was like the holy grail of our childhood, I guess. Whatever. We were obsessed with getting this belt. So we go and we're like climbing up the tallest dude had the belt. And he's like holding up like this. And you know how you get when you like, give me the belt, and you're jumping and all this extra crap, and you just being real extra. And me, I'm like, ain't nobody gonna out extra me. I'm gonna be a little diva, and I'm gonna come, and I'm gonna sneak up on a little nigga, and I'm gonna get that belt. So I walk behind him and I snatch it, and I'm like, I got the belt, and whatever. And I thought I won the game. No, he was so mad he snatched the belt back from me, and I was like, whatever, I don't want the belt. And I said something smart or something. And this guy, this big ass kid, I can call him a big ass kid because one of my older brothers, not the one that's right older than me, but the next one, he was the same age as this kid. And the dude, when he snatched the belt from me, he like flung it. Like he tried to literally slap me with his belt. But not tried because he actually succeeded. And guess where he done hit me? Right here. Right in the same spot the nail almost took my eye out. And it started to bleed. Like, because the little snap part must have been, like, I don't know. He flung it so hard, the little round circle that you use to, like, put the thing in. Oh, my God. That don't look right. Okay. The little tiny circle that you hook together with the other thing, okay, whatever, that little circle nicked my eye and I started to bleed, but it was like the corner of my eye, the same spot, and I was like, Lord, is you trying to tell me something? You trying to take my eye? Like, is that what you want, Jesus? Is that what he want? All right. I think God wanted my eye. But like after that, nobody ever tried to come for this animal. Like, it was like nothing else happened after that. But if y'all was wondering what happened to the boy that smacked me in the face with the belt, because we don't play that. We don't play that. We don't let people just smack people in the face. Especially how many brothers I got. Nah, it was a whole thing. Like, my brother that was the same age as him was gonna fight him, but then he ran in the house and he told his older brother. But mind you, I have another older brother who's older than the other person. First of all, I have 5 older brothers. I'm the youngest of 8. I have 5 older brothers, and I have 2 older sisters. Let's put that out there. So he went in the house and got his little older brother, and then my brother that's older than the brother that was trying to fight him came out and was like, you was gonna do what? Who ass you gonna be? And it was gonna be a big ass thing. And then like my mom was like, no fighting. And then his fucking mom came out, and so she started talking shit. So my mom was like, you ain't gonna talk to me like that. Who the hell you talking to? Who the hell you We from Chicago. We don't play that. Chicago people don't play that. We don't play that. We fight families. We fight as a family with other families together. Speaking of, there's another story like that of when my family was going to J down on this other family, and I was going to say that for another story time. But you know what? Thank you guys for listening of how I almost became Popeye with this, I think Popeye still have both his eyes. I don't know. I almost had a glass eye, you guys. Like, I almost went blind. Or half blinds, or sort of blinds. I'm sorry about the looking around because I'm constantly looking at myself because I feel like if I don't, I'm going to make an ugly face. Whatever. All right. Thank you guys for watching. And please like, subscribe. And I'm MJ. Peace out. 'Cause I'm